Daenerys Targaryen went crazy and destroyed a city. Thousands of innocent people died. But what if I told you Rhaenyra is actually much worse? When people watch House of the Dragon, they think Rhaenyra is just a good person who got hurt. But psychologically, that is a huge mistake. Daenerys just wanted power, but Rhaenyra wants blood and revenge. And the way her mind works is 100 times more dangerous than a crazy person with a dragon. Today, we're going to look at the dark psychology of two Targaryen queens and compare them. Daenerys with Rhaenyra. I'm Dr. J and welcome to my channel. First, we need to talk about the people advising them. This makes a huge difference. Even when Daenerys was going dark, she had people like Tyrion and Varys holding her back. They were constantly begging her to be good, to show mercy, to be peaceful. She spent years fighting her own dark side. But Rhaenyra is literally married to her dark side. Daemon Targaryen, he doesn't hold her back. He pushes her forward. He feeds her anger. Daenerys went mad because she was lonely and isolated in a country that hated her. Rhaenyra isn't lonely at all. She is surrounded by people who are ready to do the darkest, dirtiest things for her. She isn't falling into madness alone. She is building an army out of it. To understand why they are so different, we have to look at how their minds process power. Let's start with Daenerys. She didn't see herself as a conqueror. She saw herself as a savior, a liberator, a chosen person, someone destined to fix a broken world. And that's where things become dangerous. Because once someone believes they have a sacred mission, ordinary rules stop applying. Psychologists sometimes call these a messiah complex. At first, it sounds noble, but over time, it creates a terrifying mindset. Because if you really believe you are saving the world, then anyone standing in your way becomes the enemy. And once that happens, violence starts feeling like virtue. And that's exactly what happened to Daenerys. The more power she gained, the more convinced she became that her vision was the only correct one. Rhaenyra's anger feels very different, much colder, much more personal. When Luke dies, she doesn't suddenly want to destroy the world. She wants something specific, a son for a son, not random suffering, targeted suffering. And psychologically, that's a huge difference. Because Daenerys lashes outward, Rhaenyra focuses inward. She isn't trying to erase everyone. She's trying to balance a personal depth. And honestly, that can be even scarier, because emotional range eventually burns out, but calculated revenge doesn't. It waits, it plans, and it's remembered. Here's the biggest difference between these two women. Daenerys wanted to change the world. Everything she did was tied to a larger vision, building a better future, creating a new order. Even her worst actions were connected to an idea. Rhaenyra is different. She isn't chasing a new world. She's chasing something she believes was stolen from her. The throne, her inheritance, her family's legacy. And that motivation is much more personal, much more emotional. Because revolutionary leaders often stop once the world changes. But personal revengers don't act like that. They stay alive. They evolve. And that's why Rhaenyra feels so dangerous. Not because she wants more power, but because she believes the power already belongs to her. So finally, who is the real Mad Queen? The answer might be neither, because the most dangerous rulers aren't always insane. Sometimes they are completely convinced they are right. Daenerys believed she was saving the world. Rhaenyra believes she is reclaiming what's hers. And that's what makes both the stories so tragic. Not that they lost their minds, but that they found a reason to justify whatever they did. And history is full of people who caused unimaginable destruction while believing they were the heroes. Maybe that's the real lesson of House of the Dragon. The scariest leaders aren't the ones who know they are monsters. They are the ones who think they're saving the kingdom.